Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well this semester. So today's topic of conversation is going to involve a piece of information about me that may not be obvious to you. So to cut to the chase, I am a military brat, which means that my dad served in the military for the first 18 years of my life. And what most people don't realize about military families is that less than 45% of us live on military installations, which is basically a community where military families all live together and we're all surrounded by resources that are meant to help us cope through deployments, which is really beneficial for our mental health in the long run. More specifically, I want to talk about military children, since that is what I grew up as. I grew up in the lifestyle of the military. So, according to the National Institute of Health, military children are more susceptible to developing mental illnesses later on in life. This was the case for me because when I was 17 years old, I had a panic attack for the first time and it came out of nowhere and I had no idea how to cope with it. I could not bounce back. So I went to therapy for about 7 months, and finally my therapist came to the conclusion that the reason why I struggled with a panic attack was because my dad decided to serve in the military. So I thought, great, now I'm going to struggle with mental health because my dad decided to join the military. But no, it's actually much more than that. It's the fact that military children are just subject to struggling with anxiety. And it all started when I was in the fourth grade when my dad first deployed to Iraq. I remember being so scared and afraid that my dad would not make it home. And military children in general are exposed more to high levels of stress and anxiety than the common average child. And so the counselors that I saw in elementary school honestly were no help to me, but I don't blame them in the long run. Not everyone knows how to deal with the stresses of the military lifestyle. Not everyone is capable of understanding. And so fast forward to me being an adolescent and a young adult. And people often ask me, hey, what about being a military brat or a military child do you like the most? And even though the first thing I think of is, well, I had a panic attack, if that tells you anything. No, it's actually being a military brat taught me how to be resilient. It taught me how to be an adult who respects other cultures. And I believe that the reason why I want to be a doctor today is because of the military lifestyle as well. If it had not been for the military lifestyle, I would not know how to adapt well to my situations that I come across. I would not know how to be resilient as I am, which means I can cope very well, and I am proud of that at the end of the day. And if it hadn't been for the negative experience I came across, I would not be a strong individual that I look at myself as today. So I'm very happy with the struggles I faced, the struggles that I was able to come and endure and then come across and get over them. Because now I can help other people. And I'm good at empathizing above all. And being able to empathize is important as human beings, in my opinion. And I think the reason why I don't struggle with that is because I was a military brat. And that brings me to the end of my discussion, and I can't wait to hear about all of you guys.